Alright, we are back. So, let's go ahead and move everyone over to the Brawl map. And you guys make your way out carrying an enormous multicolored, neon-colored shell. The guards on duty stare at you coming out, and
They smell us with the eye stalks and stuff.
I shoo off the eye stock.
as you
Paladin,
exit,
Ranger, Warrior.
as you exit, one of them says, "By Loki's boots, what the hell is that?"
Trophy.
What, some trophy? You got a wall to mount that on?
I'm thinking about our ship.
He chuckles at that. I suppose I could make some armor plating. A little bit small for a ship, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought it was colorful and would make a nice trophy.
So we saw the Giff come out. I take it things went well enough?
I'm gonna show off the eye stock.
Ugh.
Yeah, our little trophies. Yep, we killed the beast.
Weird.
Chalked us up to, a good record for our company here, the Broken Sword. Company of the Broken Sword.
Someone in our company keeps breaking their weapons.
I just roll my eyes at the name.
He chuckles at your banter and then turns and says something quietly to one of the other guards who heads off down the alleyway. Well, I sent a messenger off to the magistrate. They'll get in touch with you and discuss exactly what happened and the details of it. But we certainly do appreciate you taking care of a threat to Brawl.
Of course. Anything to help the law with something with this problem.
Does
I was trying to think of the best way to say that. God damn it.
It's fun.
does Lafdul recognize the guards, or are they a different set of guards?
You never mentioned that you were paying any attention to the guards before, so probably not.
I had something in mind, but never mind.
You guys gonna make your way back to the inn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Carrying the shell.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just follow with
Through the
them.
market
I'll have
or
to get my own
something.
room to the end, I imagine, or else it's just one of theirs.
You could. I mean, they now have a spare room at the inn or spare bed.
True.
You could put that shell on your head and put leather on top of the shell, like balancing her there. I'm being really weird. I don't know why.
Higgimus kind of look over the leva, look at the shell, kind of squint his eyes a little bit, be like, "Yeah, I'm not that most dexterous person in the world. I wouldn't want to accidentally
Dexterous.
tip and drop her."
Dexterous.
You just need to be strong enough to hold me up.
Yeah, but what if I
Sneeze.
stumble or I tip it in a certain direction?
Tell a terrible joke.
I mean, you're probably lighter than this thing.
to put it mildly.
To have how many pounds? 200 and
What was that?
how many pounds is that?
Like 200.
I'll kind of bounce it on my hands a little bit. It feels. I don't know. It feels like about the same thing. It's like
7 of us.
It's 270 pounds.
It's 270 pounds. So I was trying to think of
Probably you're all combined weights.
I don't know. It probably weighs about as much as Braxon and you put together.
Oh, you wouldn't even notice. Well, you would.
I carried you guys out.
By 70 pounds.
I'm guessing Braxton's like what?
185.
Huh?
185.
Yeah, so that's close.
So Braxon and Lever together are just the same as the shell.
I don't know if I put my weight on
You get many strange looks carrying this shell. Some of the children running through the street seem rather impressed by it, with its swirls of colors.
I
If we
was
give it to the right, if we give it to the right sniffs, we can make the ultimate equipment. If it's Chrono Trigger.
There's two people that have made that reference.
That's what I remember it from.
Yeah, no, I remember it as well.
Well, and I'm pretty sure that the monster is from is much older than. Well, no, I know that the monster is much older than Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, it has to be.
Leva is waving the eye stalk around.
Well, that gets some very disgusted looks from especially from mothers.
So yeah, make our way towards the inn.
Entering the inn, the innkeeper. I don't remember if I made it a man or a woman. Whatever.
So, I'll charge you extra for this.
The innkeeper wrinkles their nose at you entering and says, "Are you gonna want baths?"
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
We'll get those started.
Oh yeah, how much do we owe the inn for the next few weeks?
Well, I believe you paid for 2 weeks, and I don't
Yeah, we
remember
paid
if
for
I
2 weeks.
wrote that down. So you still have a few days to go.
Isn't
Yeah, I know that.
Yep, 4 days to go.
300 a week or something?
I'm
You
sorry?
got to pay for a bath separately, though.
Yeah, you'll have to pay for baths separately. That'll be 10 gold.
Mm-hmm.
What?
10 gold each.
I certainly want a bath. Leva certainly wants a bath or a shower.
10 gold each.
Water's
How many of
expensive.
us?
Really?
She doesn't
One,
care.
2, 3, 4,
With
5,
all
6.
care and everything all over her, she just wants to have some water to wash it all off.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be,
6 people.
like, wash bowls in each room that's complements of the room with washcloths that you can wash your face and stuff like that. And you could actually, use the washcloth to sponge yourself off. But if you want an actual bath, yeah.
I want an actual bath. I had all sorts of creature goos on me today.
And we were talking about,
Yeah.
I mean, a big tub, the water is heated, and everything like that.
We've
Just
had a
somebody just pull
near-death.
Is it a
Experience,
common
so-
bath or a private one?
Is
They
the
have
paladin with
they
us
have
still?
a men's room, men's bathroom, and a women's bathroom.
Okay.
Is
so,
the
I mean,
paladin
it-
with
Not
us
like
still?
Sweden, then.
You would share
Yeah.
with others of the same gender.
Yeah, I
and-
followed you guys back.
Yeah, about that. She just went
So,
to the water and washed herself.
It gets kind of iffy on the insect creatures, though.
Well, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Did somebody change the amount of gold that was in the group loot thing?
no.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Right?
Thought there was more on there, and there's a somebody's cursors on the gold. So I was just wondering.
Yeah, I was just
I
about
got it
to
on.
modify.
Where's mine? Mine's on gems now. Above
Alright.
gems.
I
That-
was just thinking about. I was just asking, is the paladin going to be taking a bath with us?
I
that's Paladin's decision.
down at
Paladin's following us.
Did the paladin get all disgusted as well?
Probably.
There was definitely some ichor spraying out from the creature. So I mean, it's up to you. Like I said, you can forego a bath and just sponge yourself off with the wash bowl in your room.
Oh,
It's expensive. What's that in amounts?
I'm sorry?
You
Oh.
say expensive. What's that in amount? In
Well,
gold.
I said 10 gold for the bath.
Sorry.
per person.
60 for all of us.
That's why I was asking.
Well, yeah, pay out of your own, if you want it, pay out of your own funds.
Yes.
I don't have any of my own money.
I'll
right
pay
now.
for Yeldin.
Well, I mean, and
Okay.
you're gonna get a cut from this eventually anyway, so you can just go.
You just minus. Is everyone having a bath?
Yeah.
I think
So we
that-
just minus 60 off.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Wait. I pay for all of us. That's 60, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
I still have 71 gold, and now I have.
All right.
I never answered. The paladin,
Yeah,
the
okay.
paladin was gonna do it.
Leva says we all
You guys
stay.
keep telling me off.
Leva says we all stink, and I'm prepared to pay for the bath for all of us.
Thank you,
Whatever.
Leva.
Thank you.
Fine, the paladin will do it too. I was gonna say I was
Thank
gonna go sponge off, but I guess I can.
Is it the same price for the gift? For
Yeah.
Higgimus?
Yeah, I mean, it takes more water, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, a lot of it is the service and everything like that, in addition to the actual use of the water.
Okay.
What's the cost of some half decent? Well, not half. Some wine, I guess, some elven wine.
Well, elven wine is going to be expensive.
Oh god, yeah, I knew I might start regretting this.
Let me see if there is a price in the Rock Brawl book for wine.
All right, first of all, is it more than 10 gold?
I don't know. Let me see what they've got listed here for a second.
I just assumed after like a near-death, well, an actual
If it
death
is.
experience.
If it is, I'll
we
chip
might have
in.
a cause
and
for
we can
celebration. For role-playing sake, we would be celebrating after this.
Yep.
So.
All right, let me check the player's handbook. I mean, I guess to a certain extent it depends on whether you just want a glass or if you want a bottle.
Well, I'd get a bottle and share it out, I guess. I suppose everyone would have their own preferences towards drinks. I suppose elves would go for the elven wine.
All right, so common wine would run a pitcher of common wine would run 3 silver pieces, but that's just common wine.
What's uncommon? I assume that's the next grade up.
Well, there's nothing else listed, so if you want elven wine, I would say common elven wine would be 8 gold pieces for a pitcher.
How much
I'd
is the
be
good
okay
stuff?
with that.
Well, elven wine is good stuff compared to common wine. But
Okay.
if you want like exceptional elven wine, fine vintage and
Nah.
everything like that, we're talking a lot more.
Okay.
Yeah, 50 to 100 maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, the 8 gold one sounds good.
All right. You can share it out with everyone else then.
Yep.
How much would it be for like a good, like nice meal type thing?
I would have put the book away after thinking that you guys were done. Let's see. A good meal is 1 gold piece.
Sounds
We get a
good.
feast, not a good meal.
Yeah, well, let's do that. How much is
How
a
much
feast?
is it for a normal meal?
Celebration dinner?
A
type
poor
thing.
meal is 2 silver pieces. If you want a feast,
Yep.
for all of you, 10 gold pieces.
I'll pay for that.
No, I'll chip in as well.
No, I got it.
I don't have any.
I'll get the
gold.
wine.
You got the wine.
Yeah.
I'll do the feast for everybody.
Wine was 8 gold, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Look it off.
Any other amenities people want before I put the book away?
Sorry.
How much is a bard? Or
Will the feast
somebody,
include ale
minstrel?
and mutton?
Someone
Hang
to
on, I
play
should say.
music for you.
Yeah.
It's
Celebration.
It's an inn. They tend to have someone there, so it's
Okay,
not.
never mind.
Yeah. They just get the bard who's doing the common room to come to your room for we'll just say an extra gold.
Excellent. Got it.
Does the whole feast thing come with ale?
There's wine if you want ale that you can get a tankard for a silver piece.
I can afford that. Because I've only got 1 silver piece.
I know, I'd be sharing out this picture of
Well,
elven wine for
he
everyone.
wants
So.
the tankard of
Well,
ale.
I'm a
Yeah.
Northman. Norsemen
Oh,
don't
yeah.
drink wine. I drink ale.
For some reason, I thought you were Yeldin. I don't know why.
But you've been invited as well, so there's no reason for you to take anything special. Does anyone have dietary preferences? Like-
I do.
Vegetarian or something like that?
Being an elf, I'm favoritarian, but because I'm a rogue and I've had to rough it, I've kind of been more amenable towards eating meat or whatever. So my character's fine with it.
my character is fine with it either or because he's lived out in the wilderness for a good while.
Ale and
was-
mutton.
Elves, while they tend to eat more, nuts, berries, and fruit than humans, they still eat plenty of meat. So I mean, it's not like they're.
I mean, if I had the option of getting a good carrot cake or something, some space cake, I'll have that instead,
Well,
Sweets.
Leva was raised to eat anything that came up on her plate. She was a slave, so she didn't have much choice in what she was going to eat.
She gets to pick and choose now. So she's gonna be like, oh, what's this?
Higgimus is a vegetarian.
Plate of your finest kelp.
Well, kelp would be imported, so that's
Yeah, but
yeah.
Space kelp.
That's kind of gross.
Ew.
Is that the technical definition?
Oh, there's space kelp. Oh yeah. That's a hazard. You got to deal with that.
no, he would just eat whatever, elf leaves or something. I don't know.
Well, no, I mean,
Elven forest leaves
you
or something.
would-
I don't know.
you would eat grains, bread,
Greens.
Bread.
plenty of lettuce, salad type thing, fruit.
As Higgimus was mentioning elven leaves, yeah, I'm sure there's a sack of horse grain out there we could bring in for you.
No,
He's not a goat.
Squint my eyes towards him.
He's not a goat. He's a Giff.
He eats grains.
Well, hey,
stuff.
I mean, a feed bag makes a good snack along the way for Giff.
Yeah, it would. Be great.
from the sounds of it, not so much.
Anyway, he's getting a feast version of premium grains.
I'm sure there's breads and stuff like that, and Ald said, fruits and vegetables and
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Comes
Do
with
they have
clovers and
a
spices.
pie?
What was that, Braxton?
Do they have any scava pie?
I'm also
Not
I'm
on
also-
a good type of meal. No. That's you're talking about a poor meal there.
Right.
Well, I'm just sipping the wine. I'm not really drinking it. I will probably only have 1 cup.
Your character never had good wine before.
No, it's more of my character doesn't want to get drunk.
My character prefers ale. He's a Northman. He drinks ale and eats mutton.
I figured it'd probably take a lot to get the Giff drunk.
To put it mildly, especially with
Leva doesn't
wine.
drink. Leva
Oh,
doesn't.
by the way, sorry, carry on. Oh, that's mine after.
Leva has made bad experiences with being drunk as a wild mage.
Things explode.
You've exhausted your spell casting. You'll be fine.
I haven't. I got 1 spell left.
Oh dear.
Don't cast it.
All right. Well, anything?
I want to ask one thing.
All right.
Is Argoth with us? Is he? Did we let him invite him along?
No, he would have. I'm sorry.
He's missing out.
Yeah, Urgoth and Beloriana took their leave of you, and I should have done that earlier. Urgoth, thank you for the mail shirt again, and shook your hands and said, if you guys ever need stonework, look up the Shatterhammer clan. And
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, we might want to have that as a contact reference recommendation.
Yeah, for when we take over an asteroid and make it our
Wait, what?
place.
And Beloriana would have been somewhat imperious in her departure and made a comment about how she was pleased that you didn't need her deity
No one died?
services directly again.
To bring us back to life.
I would have
Speak
made
for
a
yourself.
remark to that. I would have been like, "Well, you never know. Don't be making such words True. I don't know where I was going with this.
I think I think I
knew
got.
what to say in my head.
I think I got what I think I got your point. She
You
would
never
have.
know when Levin's gonna blow us up.
She would have responded to that something along the lines of,
Yikes.
if it happens, she will unfortunately see what she can do to help.
Unfortunately.
Yes. As kind of a dig back at Lafdul for his comment.
But did you realize that you were actually mostly responsible human beings and don't just run into random fireballs like that?
How do you spell Urgoth's name?
Urgoth.
Okay. And that was
But it's,
Shadowhammer?
document. It's in the document where we say people and organizations.
Yeah, but it's a good idea for individual characters to keep notes, especially of contacts. Because for one thing, that represents what you have decided your character is actively remembering.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the party notes are great, but I think for things where, you know, especially when only one character has really, you know, done something or made an effort to encounter group, that's much more appropriate for personal notes.
Okay.
You know, so if you guys encounter an NPC that you may want to interact with later, I would recommend taking personal notes if you feel your character is taking special note of this person, would want to encounter them again, deal with them again later.
He's a he's
after-
a stone mason?
Yeah, that's what I put out as.
Yep. After the bath and the meal, I'll excuse myself and say I have to go take care of duties real quick.
Go for it.
I need to go and report in and pick up the blasting powder or the gunpowder or whatever it's called.
Smoke powder.
Smoke powder.
Eh,
All right. Yeah, you'll need to purchase 4 charges of that, 25 each.
Yep.
we already deducted that off the gold total.
Yep.
Are you going to bring any extra?
Is that polite?
I don't know. You failed your etiquette roll.
Did I?
Buy a little bit extra, just be safe.
Give him double.
Double?
No.
All right.
Double, just one extra.
Yes, 1 extra.
Yeah, I give them 1 extra.
1 extra each.
Really? That's double.
Give him, yeah.
Yeah,
give
I
1
just
extra.
get 1 extra.
One
Someone
one
else
charge
do
of
it.
smoke powder isn't divided by 4 evenly, though.
Yeah, give him an extra each.
All right.
We might want him to work for us again.
I mean, comparatively, they got off pretty cheap.
Yeah. I'm fine with it.
And yeah, I mean, remember you gave Urgoth a 700 gold piece mail shirt.
It's an 800.
And I said 600 to 800.
They left after that point.
But,
So they wouldn't know that.
And you gave Beloriana a 100. I think it was. Let me see what it was. It was 130. I don't mind. I mean, now that you've given it, I don't mind telling you exactly how much it was worth.
How much was it worth? Then?
The ring was 130.
And the gold plate.
Was
The mail
yeah.
shirt was 700 gold.
On the other hand, she actually healed people, and without her,
Yeah.
some people would have died or almost died. And Urgoth has been with us for a long time. He's actually fought many battles with us, and he got caught in the fireball. So I don't begrudge him getting that much at all.
Those
Oh,
Well-
and
those
I don't
gift took a
either.
lot of
my
hits for
my
us, though.
my point was that 4 extra charges of smoke powder is 100 gold pieces. You've
Okay,
already
I think
you've
everyone
already
gets
given
charges.
more to the other people is what my point was. That was the only point that I was making.
I'd be quite happy if they each got 2 charges instead
Yeah.
of 1.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm bringing
Okay.
the extra charge for each of them.
All right.
So, 8 charges altogether.
You should also put in a good word for them. Might
Wait.
help them get a promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. Yep. All right. Do you want to actually play that out? You're not going to get a promotion. Just so you know.
No, not him. Them.
No, I'll go ahead and play it out. It's fine.
Okay. All right. You return to the Giff district and are inducted back into. I don't remember who I said his name was.
Tough. 1 sec.
See, I failed to write that down, and I should not do that.
I know the name of the gifts that worked with us, but not.
Oh, I wrote those down.
Commander Truff.
Okay, good enough. It was probably something like that. You're inducted into his office once again. Seeing you come in, he stands and says loudly, "I got the report from Turgut already. Sounds like you did good work down there. Sorry Turgut was not as helpful as he could have been."
He took his hits as well as he could. That was a great beast that we fought down there.
Oh, aye. Definitely sounded like it. We're quite pleased to see that taken care of and have another victory for our platoon.
Yes. It was my pleasure to take this duty under my task. The men did their job admirably.
I'll let them know of your praise. It'll do well for them. Turgut has gotten his reward as well.
Excellent. And as a matter of okay, question to you, Old. Would I give the blast power to them personally, or do I turn it in to him, or how does that work normally?
You can turn it into him.
Okay. Also, I have the blasting powder. Not blasting, smoke powder. I gotta remember that. The smoke powder that was part of the deal, plus a bonus for each of them.
Oh, aye, that will go over quite well. Quite well indeed. It's good to see a good young Giff like you out there doing a service to us all. And he takes it from you, and you see him write on a small black slate with a piece of chalk, and put the smoke powder charges on it, and puts it on the side of his desk. Is there any other business? Need any more assistance with anything?
Not as of right now. Later, our ship should be. We have a ship in the dry dock that's being retrofitted. It should be done here shortly. We might need to be hiring crew. I didn't know if, by any chance, you might have suggestions of people you might want to interview for a crew.
He scratches his chin and says, "Well, I can certainly put some information together for you.
That'd be much appreciated, sir.
How long until the ship is ready?" You would know.
How long was it?
It's going to be ready in 11 days.
A little over a week and a half, sir.
He nods. "I'll see what we have available then. Come back and see me at that point."
Thank you, sir.
"Thank you." And he salutes to you.
I'll salute and back out of the office.
All right. Keep in mind that Giff would be much more expensive than standard sailors.
Yeah, I wouldn't want the whole group of them, but it might be cool to have a Giff gunner.
Okay. Well, also remember that you functionally are that. I mean, you could certainly have a second one, but you don't get the bonuses aren't cumulative with multiple people.
Yeah, I
On
guess
the
that's true.
other hand, if you went down or you left, you had to go do something else, you would have another one available.
Truth.
Okay, so you guys want to go sell off the melted coins?
Melted coins to see
Yeah.
if we can pawn the.
Let's look
Uh,
at the list of things that we have to sell, shall we?
We need to pawn
We
those
got-
corpses too.
The spider
Where-
things.
Where would be the best place to have the wonder praise to see whether it's useful in any way?
You'd have to go to the Mages Guild.
Mhm. We got-
Okay.
So what do you
we
guys
can
want
all
to
see
start
the
with? Let's put it
list.
that way.
Sorry?
What do you guys want to start with?
Probably the coinage, because that's the most space taking, I think, at the moment.
Why don't we just say all the metal stuff that would all be relevant to the same place?
Well, yeah, but I've got this all listed separately. That's why I'm asking.
Like iron bars, the
Well, we
clockwork
can. Well,
stuff.
okay, we can sell the coinage. Well, actually, the coinage.
Okay, this is why I asked, what do you guys want to start with? Pick one.
Start with the coins.
Okay.
Start with
Um,
the coins, yeah.
All right, you can get 200 gold pieces for... wait, I'm sorry. 222
Can I-
gold pieces in total for all of the melted coins.
Okay.
So you can just remove
Can I do
those.
an appraisal roll versus DM?
No. Because you're talking
That would
about
be
scrap,
the
not
firing skill.
gems,
That would
jewels,
be the
etc.
Okay. Melted silver gem chalice.
Alrighty. That you can head to a jeweler and silversmith, and they offer you 120 gold pieces for it.
Does that seem like a fair deal, Lafdul?
I'll look at Lafdul, yeah.
Lafdul could appraise it. 13 I got.
Well, yeah, that
GDM
seems fair.
rolls it.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, but going by the gems that are on it and the amount of silver, they tend to be like the gems on that. While they're garnets and star rose quartz, the same things that you have otherwise, they're all a lot smaller on the chalice.
And how much was that again?
120.
You can start a different line, for the stuff.
How much are the gems worth by themselves?
It's probably a good deal we're getting,
Yep.
and he already added it to the list total. So, what else we got?
I didn't, I
okay.
didn't write down how many gems were on it and stuff like that. I mean, if you want,
It's
I can
more for
split that off,
flavored.
but
No, that's fine. I was just gonna make a comparative to whether or not I thought the. Well, if I needed the price of the gems, then obviously I'd have a rough idea of the price of the
We got
based on whether or not I sold them before.
well, again, I pointed out that the gems on the chalice were a lot smaller than the ones that you picked up that were individuals.
the iron, tin, and copper bars.
Okay.
Please hold on one sec here. Are any of those materials things that you would use for gunsmithing to make your own gun? Or it would probably be still cheaper, or not cheaper, but easier just to buy the gun, huh?
It would be,
More-
and but if you really wanted to, yeah, I mean, you could use them to make brass or bronze firearms, because that's essentially what they are. That well,
Copper.
the copper and the tin would make brass or bronze,
The iron.
and then the iron just makes steel or iron.
and or iron ball, the ball ammunition, but it'd probably be best off selling it right
The
now.
shop
Yeah. Okay. Well,
As you need the tool, you also need the tools to make it.
and to
I
hire a
know.
workshop.
Yeah. That'll be eventually once we get our
It can be on the
level
ship.
9. Level 9. Well, this little ship's not going to do that.
Yep, probably. Yeah.
Okay. Which bars do you want to price out first? Sorry.
Copper.
Let's just let's
Okay,
do
the
them
copper
all at once.
ones will be 3 copper pieces each.
So there's 12 of them.
It's 32.
Actually, no, sorry, 6 copper pieces each. I was looking at the wrong thing.
So 12 times 6, 72
I
copper.
got it. I got it.
Yeah, let Asher take care of that.
Really? You spread it.
Okay.
Then the tin.
Mm.
Yes,
Tin
please.
are 2 silver pieces each.
Okay, one second.
Those two's tin.
How many? We have 2 tin,
Yep.
and they're 2 silver pieces each.
So 4 silver pieces.
Okay.
And then the iron are 5 copper pieces each.
And there's 12 of them.
Yeah, basically you just went to a smith and sold them off,
Yep.
since they're all ready to
Yeah.
be made into whatever they want to make them into.
hmm
Okay.
We got tiny silverware.
That is going to be... do you want to take the time to clean them?
I think
Sure.
we should.
Probably,
We
yeah.
would get better money if we clean them.
Yep. Probably take the time to clean them.
Okay.
Also, are we gonna want silverware on our ship, or are we gonna want to get rid of this and get better silverware?
I don't
We'd
need
probably
silverware.
keep it, wouldn't we?
Probably.
Well, I mean, you could
It
also
says
get...
hardest silverware times 9. I don't even know what that means.
You can
It's
also...
like lots of silverware.
It's
It's
9 knives
basic-
and forks.
Yeah, one
think
set per.
It's not a
I-
full set, and this is like, you know, more upper class silverware. I mean, it's silver.
Yeah, we might as well sell it and just get low quality ones.
Yeah, I mean, you can get tin or pewter or something like that,
That's better anyway.
or wooden
Wooden.
wooden spoons
Keep
at
it.
least, things like that, steel knives, that sort of thing.
Healthier. Much healthier.
So if you clean them, then let's see.
We happen to also know a silverware dealer.
Or you could try selling them in one of the markets.
Well, I figure if he that's probably what he's gonna do if we sell it to him. But that's up to the rest of the group.
If you sell it in the market, someone gets the roll, which is fun.
No one's got haggle, so.
Well, yeah, but you don't have to actually have a haggle proficiency to haggle.
Let's get Higgimus to roll for the price.
Yeah,
What
an
could go
estimate.
wrong?
Oh no! If we're doing this role playing, then I'm rolling to see what the starting price is.
I don't want to haggle.
Uh,
I just want to get a fair price.
I just want to get rid of it, so we go to the
Couldn't we?
silverware guy that we happen to know.
We could be smart about this, so we could have one person go to a silverware shop, the other person go to the market, come back with what prices we could get.
Well, yeah, but you'd have to take half of them
Estimates.
to
no, that will-
one place and half of them to another.
We
It's
rescued
just-
that. We rescued that guy that was going to get murdered.
That's gem
No,
merchant.
that was a
He was
gem
Jim
merchant.
Merchant. Ah, fair enough.
The
I've
silverware
totally
was
got him
one
under
of the
my
guys
thumb.
who survived. But we got him his
Let's just
stuff
sell it.
back too.
So
Yeah,
sell
let's
them in
just
the
sell
low
it.
market.
Silverware.
All right, 12 gold is what they offer.
Is that a decent price, Lafdul? Are you able to tell?
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's just go with it.
Do you want
Lafdul
to check?
Yeah, I'll check. Well, you're rolling for me, sir.
No, it's not.
Well, we can clearly get a better deal elsewhere.
All right, let's go to the shop.
All right. You find a shop that deals in silverware,
guy.
antiques, that sort of thing.
We already know a
And
guy, so
He did gems.
there was another guy, one of the guys to survive that did silverware.
does anyone remember his name? Did anyone write it down?
Hang
I
on.
only had a gem guy.
Let me.
I actually did.
I don't remember his name, but I just remember
one.
him.
The first victim was Mars, and the second one was Calux. And the third one was Bellas.
But do you remember what they worked in?
Let's see. The first.
There's a tableware one, a cloth merchant.
But do you know
Mars
which one was
was-
which? That's the question.
Mars was the cloth merchant. He
Drax
lost
is
silk.
Drax, Draxx is the tableware merchant.
Drax
Calux-
the Destroyer sells tables.
Yeah,
Not
Calux.
table-
Calux was
old serving platter and the urn.
Calux was a tableware merchant, and
Yes,
Maris was the cloth merchant,
Oh, okay.
yes.
I was just looking at this list we have here.
and we
Yeah.
visited them both.
So do you want to go to Calix and offer them to him?
Sure.
Yeah, he's our friend.
All right. He is
No.
willing to give you 30 gold pieces for them. Lafdul, you know that it's not their full value, but you also realize that he's got to resell them.
Yeah, getting a fair trade from.
Fair.
Mhm.
I
That's
say
all I
it's a
care
fair
about.
trade.
No, we're not going to get the full amount.
We're not getting ripped off, put it that way.
Yeah.
All right, 30 gold pieces.
We got stoneworkers tools.
Oh, we know someone who works in the stonemasons.
You would have already offered them to him, and he would have.
Declined. He already declined. We
Hey,
did
well,
that
we
already.
can't sell them to him. Give them to him anyway. We flagged down the nearest dwarf. Oi! You work with
No.
stone.
That's racism in its finest. No. I just want.
What do you want,
rid
you
of them.
pointy freak?
Anyways,
Do you want to try to sell them?
Higgimus would, probably.
All right.
Higgimus was the one who probably picked them up in the first place.
In the low market, you can get 2 gold pieces for him.
Yeah, just do it. Just get rid of them.
All right. Why not?
All right. Next.
Okay. Silver ring twisted cord.
All right. You can get that. You can sell that for about 16 gold pieces.
Is that a good price
Appraisal?
for that Lafdul?
Praise it.
Just have them appraise it
Yep,
before we get
seems
the
good.
price.
I mean, it's again like the silverware. It's below
We're selling
market
different
value, but they need
yeah,
to.
it's not jewelry.
I'm sorry.
No. Don't worry about what I was saying.
Mhm.
Yeah, I believe we're getting a good trade for this. So yeah. As far as I know.
You said it was what, 12?
I said 16.
16.
Is that each or the entire thing?
That's just the silver ring.
That's just
Okay.
the ring, yeah. We only have one silver ring twisted cord. A peninsula brooch.
All right. From the same merchant, jewelry merchant, he'll offer you 22 gold.
With appraisal, I assume we're doing it automatically. Or
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems.
I do want to appraise everything.
It seems reasonable.
Yeah, I tell the party it seems reasonable.
22 gold, you said?
Is anybody using the Electrum Gold scroll case?
Probably want to keep them.
I'm just asking.
This is just the
Why am I
case, it's
asking?
not the scrolls.
Yeah, it's just the case.
Ask Lever.
That
if she wants
had
it.
that one had the Fireball and Maximilian's Earthen Grasp scroll in it. So it's Leva's.
I didn't use it. I moved the scrolls to my own scroll case.
I was just asking because it's made out of metal.
Okay.
It's technically better quality than the normal scroll case. But we could sell it.
I haven't had time to think about which one I'll use in the future.
Okay,
I
well,
was
just
quite happy
ask.
to not have them with me when we got into the fireball because I would have lost them.
Well, metal makes a pretty good save against, and that's the thing. Like, for example, what?
I was the one who lost everything, including all the metal stuff.
Well, that's
Yeah,
true.
so did I.
But the point is that metal has a very good saving throw against magical fire.
I would suggest skipping past all the scroll cases because they'd be useful for this spellcasters in the group.
Yes, I agree. Was going to suggest exactly the same thing.
But we
I
don't.
was gonna say
We have.
Paladin,
Hold on a second. We have like 4 scroll cases here. We
Yeah,
do not
well, I
need
was-
to have 4 scroll cases. 1 scroll case is good enough for a
well,
person.
I figured the silver one was the priest scroll case.
I've got a leather scroll case. I've got a I think I've got another. Yeah, I've got silver and a leather one. I'll put all my scrolls in the silver one and get rid of the leather one. But we can't send it to this merchant.
Silver out could be taken off the list then because that's
All right.
one you-
Yeah,
It's
I had
capped
silver.
with 2 interlocking rings for a description on that.
Yes. I did recognize it. I know it was the dwarven deity. The temple we saw below.
Okay. We still have an electric one and a bone one.
Which one is the better one?
probably the Electrum.
Okay, then I'll take that one. Just a moment. I'll copy it from
I don't know. Would the bone scroll case sell?
No, not really. I
Didn't
mean,
think so.
it's decent quality, but
It's
creepy.
bone.
well, no. I mean, it's not that it's creepy. It's just metal ones are cheap enough that probably was not coming. The scroll case probably did not come from a normal medieval civilization spellcaster.
Mm-hmm.
But that
Oh, it's
bone
simply-
one also has scrolls in it.
Yeah, well, I figured the scrolls were taken out of it.
Well, I don't assume things.
Mm-hmm.
If someone didn't say that they were taking it out and transferring them somewhere else, and you get rid of the bone scroll case, then you get rid of the scrolls too.
Yeah.
We should keep the scrolls.
Yeah, I've put all my priest scrolls into the silver one. How many can it hold? Scroll case.
It's a scroll case.
It doesn't. I mean, it's not that big a deal. I'll comment if it looks like you're getting too many. But keep in mind that
I have 4.
if you have well, do you have 4 scrolls or do you have 4 spells?
2 scroll cases, 4. 4 spells.
Yeah, because
I can't remember how many scrolls I had
I
there.
think there was 2 on each scroll.
Yeah, 2 on each.
Yeah, so you only have 2 scrolls. But keep in mind that if you've got a scroll case with 4 scrolls in it, you got to leaf through those scrolls to find the one that you want. If you've got 4 scroll cases of different types, you could just grab the right scroll case, pull out the right scroll, and cast the right spell.
Yeah.
Well, they only weigh
Mhm.
0-1, so I'll keep them for now.
So
They got
the
2.
Electrum scroll case is off the list. We'll keep the bone one on the list until we figure out what we're doing with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let.
Liver's having the electric scroll.
Yeah, she's got to tell me when she's done with it.
Yep. Do you want me to delete it?
Yeah,
Or do
go
you
ahead and
want to-
delete. I'll let you delete it. I just want to make sure you have it written down first.
Silly
before it gets deleted.
question, but do we know if it's priest or mage spells?
Haven't looked yet.
Haven't looked yet. No.
Can you tell at a
Um,
glance? Oh, it doesn't matter, don't I? Carry on.
All right.
Well,
broken
again, you
silver
haven't looked
vial.
yet.
Yeah.
Broken silver vial.
You can get a gold piece for that.
Yeah, figures.
Gold for silver.
Golden
Less of that.
gleaming gemmed help.
Gold gem town. Yeah.
That you probably want a couple of references.
Okay, Lafdul, holding that and looking over it, you realize that it is incredibly valuable.
I
You would-
probably couldn't get a
You
price
would
on that.
estimate 1,500 from the right seller, or from the right buyer.
So probably a dwarven buyer too, because it's a dwarven
Is
helmet.
it dwarven?
It's dwarven, yeah.
Any hole markings?
No, I mean it's dwarven design, dwarven motifs, that sort of thing.
So you get the most. You probably dwarves.
Is there a high market?
I mean it's you know it's ceremonial. It's not it's not something
Yeah.
you'd wear into battle.
Oh, I know how much I think it's worth. Obviously, I have to go around the market, see what people think they're going to buy off me or whatever.
I know there's the low market. Is there a high market?
Yeah.
There's the great market, which is bigger, and the low market is the smaller one down in the dock ward. The low market things are more likely to be stolen, without provenance. Great market tends to be free of contraband.
You could also take it to the Dwarven district and try and walk
No,
it about.
yeah. Try to sell it to somebody who know the act. How much is it worth, and will give a good deal.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, sell it and see if there's a good vendor.
Yeah, see if we can find a good vendor for it.
I don't think the market's the right place for this one. It might take a few days to sell it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a case of looking for a good, because you're going to get 50 to 250 guild difference or something. I don't know. I'm guessing here, but
You need to
you can
find
get a
dwarf
good seller or
that's-
bad seller.
You need to find a dwarf who's got the money for it.
I don't know. Well,
I mean, you could try selling it in the great market or the lower market, and if you don't like the price, you don't have to.
Yeah, try selling in the great market.
Okay. Let's see. All right. After about a few hours of trying to hawk the helmet, you do find a dwarf. A dwarf walks by and takes an interest. He appears to be a very wealthy merchant. He's wearing extremely nice clothing, and he offers you. Are you asking for a price, or are you saying, offer me a price?
I'm saying,
undervalue it a little bit. Like it was 1,500 gold pieces. How much was it worth again?
I'm asking for a price because I'm gonna turn it down if it's too much below the 1,500 that was it 1,500, 50,000 you said?
1,500.
1,500 that Lafdul guesstimated.
All right. This dwarf comes up, takes a look at it, and you see his eyebrows raise up as he's looking at it, and says, "I'd be willing to take this for 1,500 gold pieces."
There we go.
That's what he says.
That's what he says.
I'll look over to Lafdul.
Lafdul shrugs.
Yes, please.
All right.
That means it was.
All right. If you want to take that.
Does that sound all right for everybody else?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, I'll take it.
And yes, I did roll for that, and that's exactly what I got. So.
Okay.
You rolled a door. You rolled.
No. There's a the book says that you can find a buyer for a range of percentage of what something is worth, and I rolled up 100%. So.
Oh. I didn't realize I passed. I thought it was just
Yep.
an approximation.
Nope. Well, I mean, it was an approximation. It's just that you approximated it correctly.
And it was a
Anyway,
number.
So yes, you sold it for 1,500 gold.
Excellent.
Nice.
That's
so
a
I
lot.
guess there's a chance that we could sell it for more than it's worth.
Is
Yeah.
he literally just handing us over like umpteen plants?
No, he
Is this in
he
gems
gives you
or
he
what?
gives you a writ that you have to go get that
Turn
for,
in,
but
yeah.
you recognize it as a reputable sort of a bank of sorts. In
Yeah,
Shame
well,
that was a forgery, non-weapon. I could check if it was a forgery.
Anyways, we go.
Nope, you're pretty sure it's not a forgery. You used appraisal. Oh, that's fine. I mean, it's the kind of thing that if it was a forgery, if it was not accurate,
Are you talking to me?
James, can you mute yourself when that happens?
Sorry.
That's okay. I mean, it's fine. You got to take care of something. You go right ahead, but just mute yourself. The business takes it very seriously, and the banks takes it very seriously, and they would be very interested in finding the person who passed it off to you. So.
Anyways, it's real, right? So we can just go get that cashed and then move on to the next item on the list.
Okay.
Did we sell the brooch?
Pennular brooch. Yeah, we sold that.
Yeah, okay, it's still on the list. That's why I asked.
All right. Now we have the spider things. Is there a Tinker Gnome area?
There are some Tinker Gnome shops, yes.
Oh, I
Let's
might
take them
mention
to
to
Tinker
the.
Gnomes.
Hang on.
Oh,
hang on.
God.
I might mention that I know someone that works with locks. They might be interested in the intricacies of these devices.
All right. We'll.
All right.
Well, the locksmith. I'm just assuming she might have a passing interest.
Okay.
And if not, she might be able to direct you to someone.
Someone who might.
Okay.
Incidentally, she is not she is a gnome, but she's not a tinker gnome.
Okay.
Just for those wondering. All right. Lafdul, you want to take them to her and see if she's interested? You could also try picking the lock again. Because I know that's on your mind.
You did.
I am so optimistic about this. I've gained 10 skill points. Not picky.
Well,
is there not some improved lockpicks, like deluxe lockpicks? I know there is listed, but I don't know how much they're worth, price wise.
I'd have to look them up, but yeah, I mean there are lockpicks that can improve.
Yeah, so I I know there's some gold coming in, so I'd probably upgrade them first before I attempt it. So I need it once per level set, or unless I could do it twice because I'm different lockpicks.
Let me see.
Can you bless yourself before you pick locks?
Yeah. There's also a spell.
Draw upon Holy Might.
Draw upon faith, actually.
Draw upon faith. That's right.
If I've been faithful to my faith, apparently.
I've
stolen something. I've blessed it.
Yeah, there are lockpicks that you could get. I am looking for the price, and I don't see it.
But I wouldn't be able to do this until the gold was divvied up anyway, because it'd be quite expensive. I think they were like 80 gold or more. I can't remember if that was the normal one.
Put yourself into debt and cancel it out when the money gets divvied. There's actually not a price here in Aurora's Whole Realms catalog. All right.
I think I saw them as. I think I saw them for 80 gold, but I'm not certain on that though.
They might be in the.
It was in the player's handbook or thieves' handbook of one of the
it wouldn't have been the player's
equipment.
I see thieves' picks, which is illegal. 30 gold pieces.
Yeah, they had the normal ones and they had the deluxe ones next to them. I'm sure of it.
Acid, lock chisels.
Yeah.
No,
I
lock
went for all
chisel is
that.
for removing the lock itself.
Yeah.
That would be cheating.
No.
Need to find
But hey, that
Perfectly
might be a
valid.
good. That'd be a good investment.
No, I've got all
It's
that.
like you fail
I've
to pick the
literally
lock,
got
so you
all of
use
it.
the.
Yeah,
chisel
he
to
spent
remove it.
Zakad went nuts with the equipment compared to the rest of you guys, buying
I've got
all
crap
kinds of
on
stuff.
soap, whetstone, fishing hooks, candles. I've got vials of inks, belt pouches, holy water, rose petals, shamrock leaves, iron coins,
What?
false
uh,
scabbards.
Some of
not that
those
you know
are some
that.
of those are
Hacksaw,
spell components. though.
Messel files.
What arrow, wood biter, stone biter?
I haven't got any of the rope
What are
arrows yet, though.
those?
They're
rope
used
arrows.
for grappling iron. They're basically arrows for hooking into wood or stone, and you'd have a rope attached to them, kind of thing.
Stone ones are
Small.
worth 1 gold piece. I
Actually-
might be interested in buying those.
Do not
I don't-
see
I-
the cost
illegal,
of
so-
improved lockpicks.
You would have to ask me to get you them. Probably
Key
through
making
the fees.
set.
Yeah. Totally a
Skeleton
thing.
key.
There's the housebreaker harness that I might want to get eventually.
Less dice.
Yeah, weighted dice or something.
All right, I'm not sure about the improved lockpicks.
I don't see I haven't.
I don't
seen
have to
improved
do them.
lockpicks.
Do it now.
Well, I'm not sure what the cost is. I mean, I see the entry, but I don't see the cost.
I see thieves picks. The only thing. on the
Oh, it's
list with
improvised
cost-
lockpicks, not improved lockpicks. My mistake. No, I think that lockpicks themselves just essentially you need the
I guess you could
lockpicks
get, like,
themselves
math-
to you need the lockpicks themselves to pick locks, and there really isn't improved lockpicks that I see.
Oh, you're not
guess
some like
you could
mithril ones or something that's like really light or really sharp or fine or
Not really.
I guess you could have like you could get freaking magic.
I'd have to come up
lockpicks.
with it.
Or find someone, or find some book that had them, and then I'd have to see if they were available.
Is there a generic rule for mastercrafted items?
Not really.
Might apply to locksmiths.
There are some smiths on Brawl that can make weapons that give either +1 to hit or +1 to damage. But they take time and cost substantially more. But that's just for weapons, not for
Did he get a
lockpicks.
higher save throw versus breaking?
I'm sorry?
Did he get a higher save row versus breaking?
Yeah, probably.
Like,
That's like.
anyway,
left-
we just sell. I go in there and I just ask to sell. I'm not going to do a lock picking challenge.
Yeah, all right. She looks them over, and she's interested in the Steamcaster element from the Electrum Horror, but it's not really her alley. But she does direct you to another gnome who works in a variety of mechanical devices. He doesn't really have a shop per se, but she gives you the location of his abode. And but she is interested in taking the Springcaster off your hands for 20 gold pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 gold. So
This is not something you could appraise.
Yeah, it's quite unique as well.
Yeah,
20
she's,
gold pieces is probably a good deal.
she comments on the on the intricate details of the Springcaster, and tells you about
Actually-
how how much she could apply the the details to different kinds of locks and everything like that.
Oh yeah, for trapping.
Well, not just traps, but I mean locks themselves. You can use springs and
Yeah.
Yeah, I also wanted to ask. Well, this is to Higgimus actually. Would he have like any like interest in this part because he does gunsmithing? It's firing a dart. It's not exactly the same thing, but you might be able to improvise something together.
I'll take a look at it a little bit closer. Is there anything that I might be able to reverse engineer for a gun, Old?
Not really, because guns use, explosive smoke powder to project their bullets, whereas these
What
are...
category would
This
it
is-
fall under?
What do you mean? What category would what fall under?
Making like a steam-powered gun, I guess. I don't know, or spring-loaded, or maybe like mechanical or engineering rather
that would
than...
be engineering. Yeah, that's not gunsmithing.
All right. That's all I was trying to get at. If it's something he could use potentially, then probably
Not
better
without the
to keep
engineering
it for him.
proficiency, no.
All right.
No, it doesn't look like something I can make use of now.
All right. Let's say 20 gold. 20 gold.
You could have a special sword where you press a button and the end of the sword shoots across the room and stabs people.
Yeah, it's a chain sword.
The gnome is quite interested in the Steamcaster and is willing and asks if you're willing to part with it for 50 gold.
Yep.
All right.
So I have no idea if that's a good value, but I'll sell it anyway.
Okay.
I tend to like this gnome, so.
And if you want, I can remind me during the week, and I'll come up with like a name for him or something like that. If you guys ever want to visit him again.
What
So
does
we
this do?
still, so we basically lose the Electrum one.
No, that's not the corpses. Those are specific elements off their corpses. The rest of the corpses will just be sold
Selling
as
the
scrap.
parts.
Okay, and what's the rest sold as?
If you want to sell the rest, you can get 25 copper pieces for the copper horrors, 20 gold pieces for the silver.
Are we selling it to the note? This
No,
gnome?
you're just selling this as scrap metal.
Yeah.
Didn't you want to see if he wants the parts?
No, these are not. The
Or they're not
the
intricate
the
enough?
casters are intact enough, but you guys beat the other things to
All right.
metal pulps.
Scrap it is.
So you got what did you get the prices for?
I got the copper. How many silver ones do we have?
I have
We
no
only
idea.
have one silver.
One silver.
7 copper, 1 silver, 1 Electrum.
How much was the silver?
Silver was 20 gold pieces. And you get 35 for the Electrum.
Is it literally a one pure metal alloy?
35 silver pieces?
The 35 gold pieces for the Electrum, 20 gold pieces for the silver.
Oh, okay.
The outer shell of the creatures was solid metal of the appropriate type.
Why they're worth so much?